What happens to a project risk after it becomes an issue? I'm Stuart Taylor and I make videos about project management. If that's your thing, make sure to subscribe. What happens to a project risk after it becomes an issue? Well, we know that the project risk itself is based around uncertainty and the issue is based on certainty. So the event the risk was warning about has now taken place or become certain. An issue is created, and that seems to be that. In some PPM tools, that's the case. You can go to the risk entry in the risk register and push a button and it says convert to issue and ping, it's done. But for those of us that don't have a fancy pants PPM tool and are reliant on Excel files or SharePoint lists or other less intuitive tools, we just don't have that luxury. We'll have to copy across the details of the project risk into a new issue entry and make a few amendments. But then we go back to the project risk register and that risk is still sitting there. And the assumption is we should close it, right? Well, it depends. In many cases, it's fine to close the risk with a note in the progress update field that the project risk is now a project issue and include the new issue's ID number. But if the issue is managed and resolved, sometimes you'll find there's some uncertainty that remains and the issue may occur again. That's a risk. And you can either open a new project risk, or if it's just the same project risk that we had previously. Personally, I have no objection to resurrecting the old risk, reopening it, and including an update to explain what's happened in the progress field. Closing a project risk and reopening it under those circumstances is fine by me. You know what else is fine with me? Pressing the like button. That makes this video get shared more widely, and that is very fine with me. The other possibility when a project risk becomes an issue is that the risk itself was so broadly written that one possible threat has occurred and become an issue, but that there are other potential threats contained within the risk that may still occur. A simple example would be a proposal on how to fix a problem being rejected, leading to rework being necessary. If one team in the business, say the finance department, rejects the proposal, then the issue is opened and the resolution plan is based around resolving the issue based on the finance team's objections. But the risk can remain open in case other teams also reject the proposal for possibly different reasons and require different actions. So in this case, it makes sense to keep the project risk open in your records, updating the progress to say that an issue has been created, including its ID for reference, and that you're also managing this risk and the other elements of the threat that may occur. If that's been helpful, you may want to take a look at my video on risk descriptions and the other videos on risk management within this playlist. And also take a look at the channel, see what else might be useful to you. And I'll catch you next time.